Yeah, Freya's not pressed it yet.
What's the thumbs up?
Oh,
live on
yeah,
YouTube.
we're live.
Right.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing, John?
You all right?
Yeah, are you a bit stressed?
A little bit.
This live YouTube is not as easy as we thought it was going to be.
Also, Kieran got the pre-show time wrong. Tell the room.
Well, I thought it was 11 o'clock.
You know what I thought, did, mate?
But yes, no, so the pre-show is at 12 UK time.
I don't know if we get comments or not. So. It's a couple minutes behind the live, by the way. Don't know if anyone's on. What are we talking about then?
Well, you just turn your TV down a little bit.
Oh, that's strong. There you go. That better.
Yes.
Message me. Why messaging me? Go quiet for a minute.
Okay,
right.
So this is our first YouTube live video, as you can probably tell.
Yeah.
So how do we know when people are on and viewing us and etc.?
I don't know, mate.
Right. That's brilliant.
Oh no, there is a chat. No one said anything yet, so.
But are the people viewing us?
So far, have you told them 12 or 11?
No, I mean, yeah.
Go away! I've got dogs attacking me.
So does it say on your video how many people have been viewing us?
There's 4 at the minute.
Okay. There we go. So we have some people.
Yeah, there are some people on.
Okay, hi everyone. Like I said, this is our first YouTube video, so we do apologise. But basically, we're going to break down WrestleMania 37, talk about the matches, and kind of just get ready for the main event. Essentially, that's what we're going to do, aren't we, John?
Yeah, pretty much.
So let's quickly go through the matches. We've got Drew and Bobby Lashley for the championship match. What are we thinking?
Is that the pre-show match?
Well, there isn't a pre-show. Apparently, there's not a match on the pre-show.
Not at all.
No. Actually, speaking of which, sorry to interrupt you, there is actually some breaking news, sort of. There is apparently a heavy storm on its way to Tampa.
Yeah, I've seen this. What happens if it's really bad?
I don't know, but fans are being told to are being let back in the seats. Okay, but yeah, so I've just had some breaking news come in there. So fans got told to basically take cover because the storm looks pretty bad and there's a massive black cloud coming over Tampa Bay. Apparently, they've been told to sit back in the seats now.
Sounds promising, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's the thing. If it started raining or there's lightning, I mean, they're pretty much screwed because they're in an open space.
Well, do you not remember? I watched a boxing match once and it was outside and it was like thunder and lightning. They carried on.
Did it affect anything at all?
Well, I'm sure one of the boxers blamed his defeat on the fact that he got wet on the way to the ring. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, that's a pretty good.
It's too wet.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Look forward to that happening. But yeah, surely they've got some sort of plan if it gets really bad.
Well, I don't know because there's never really been a situation, I don't think, that's been like this.
Mm.
It's always been really nice for everyone that's been WrestleMania.
Just get in the boat, they'll be all right.
Yeah, get on the boat. Right, so Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley.
I think Drew McIntyre, because he never got a win in front of the crowd last WrestleMania, so
I would say Drew McIntyre as well, and that's kicking off the main event. Well, it's kicking off the show as well, isn't it?
Is it?
I believe so. Yeah, it's going to be Drew first. Drew McIntyre.
Hopefully, it's good. Like the last Drew McIntyre wrestling match was pretty good. Against Sheamus, it was a good match. So, I don't know. It's the entrances. Do you think he's going to have a grand sort of Scottish entrance?
I think he will, yeah. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to...
Oh, yeah, we've got a message.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, go on. What's the message? I'm trying to post.
It says it's from Scott Barry.
Oh,
it
says
it will be interesting if it rains.
Yeah, I mean, what are they gonna do?
There's got to be somewhere with like truth and raining that you could do something fun with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of want it to rain just for like 5 minutes, just to see what they kind of do about the situation. Is that bad?
Yeah. Can you imagine if someone gets struck by lightning?
Yeah. I mean, this could be a massive work that Hurricane Helmsley is coming back. And so then next, well, this is what's on the fight card. I don't know whether it's in order, but we have the SmackDown Women's Championship, Bianca Belair against Sasha Banks. Oh, that's actually closing the night, isn't it now?
Yeah, it's been moved to the main event, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's dangerous that, because I'm hoping it's a good match, but if it's a bad match, you know, people are going to go, well, that's why women don't get the main event.
I don't think it would be, though.
It should be pretty good. They've had a good build-up of it.
Yeah.
But
Bianca Belair, I mean, she's had a big push, especially with the documentary that was on before Royal Rumble.
Is it technically a main event? Or is it just because it's half time, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I suppose it is. But, I mean, it is sort of the main event of the first event. So, yeah.
Okay.
Next, we have Raw Tag Team, AJ Styles and Omos against the New Day.
I think it's New Day. I hope their entrance is pretty good. I'm looking forward to entrances because New Day usually have a good one. I'm
looking forward to Omos.
I've not really seen him wrestle.
No, I haven't. So that's what I mean. Is he just going to be like a one kind of move wrestler, or is he actually going to wrestle?
Maybe he's been training this whole time.
I mean, to be fair, he is pretty huge.
Yeah, I mean, you never get a bad match with AJ Styles, either, do
you? So you're going New Day, are you? What are you drinking there? It looks a bit fancy.
I think it's vodka.
Is it? This is a nice
lemonade.
segue. Ask me what I'm drinking.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Got the big guns.
Yeah, it's nice.
What does it taste like?
It has like it's like a kind of like a dark IPA.
I don't really drink IPAs.
Do you know? It's nice.
No. Is it one of them you got to acquire the taste? About like, Guinness?
I wouldn't say so, but I don't think you'd like it because if you don't really drink IPA, I don't think you'd really like it.
Right.
Anyway, next we have. I don't want to say it. We have Bad Bunny and Damian Priest against The Miz and John Morrison.
I thought it might have been Yokozuna there.
There is no way this match can be any good.
Some celebrities can wrestle.
Yes, but everything I've seen about Bad Bunny is awful.
What have you seen? Well, he won a Grammy.
So what does that mean? That means nothing.
Is he not 20? Was he 24/7 champion as well?
Yeah, but who hasn't been 24/7 champion?
China.
Well, I mean, I'm not looking forward to this match in the slightest. It's going to be just gimmicky and awful.
I can't see it being a 20-minute match. It's probably going to be on for like 2 minutes.
It's going to be a big build-up, and then 2 minutes.
I'm guessing he's going to be rapping on his entrance, and that'll be the most of it is.
Awful. I'm going to say Bad Bunny because I don't think he's going to lose, is he?
No, I can't. Well, I think Bad Bunny will win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll lose the match. I mean, what does everyone else think about this Bad Bunny situation?
See, we're a bit delayed on the YouTube. So Scott Barry said that he can't see Bobby Lashley lasting long.
Yeah, but I mean, Drew McIntyre is. I mean, like I said, he didn't have the crowd when he won the belt. So I think this is his moment to kind of get back on the, on the side.
Yeah, and with the tag team match, don't get this match. AJ is one of the best wrestlers in the WWE at the minute. I don't really get the match either. I don't get. But then he's not really got many tag teams that are full tag teams, have you? Where have you gone?
Yeah, that's why I'm reading some messages that are coming through. Okay, so apparently on YouTube you can only watch YouTube Live if you have your own YouTube account.
Really?
Yeah. Which is bizarre, but
no, can't you share it to Facebook?
I believe so, but I mean, most people will have their YouTube account, won't they? I think.
I would have thought so. I'll try it now. I'll share it to mine and see what happens. Post to Facebook.
There we go.
Posted it on my Facebook. This is when you feel like. Well. This is when you feel like a granddad, isn't it? Because I don't understand technology.
I know.
It never used to be this complicated.
No, it definitely didn't.
What? Can you go on the one I share? I think I can do it to the thing.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, I mean, it does make you feel like a bit of a granddad. It was never this complicated, was it?
No. Let's see.
But yeah, if you are watching us, give us a message and tell us your thoughts about WrestleMania and about the matches.
Oh, do you mean you can only comment if you're a fan? But you can watch. Anyone can watch, can't you? Ah, yeah. So if they give us a comment or a message on our socials.
Yeah, then we can.
Anyone can watch the YouTube Live, they just can't comment on it. Is that what you mean? Right. Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood what you meant.
Yeah. Like I said, if you are watching this is our first YouTube Live video, which you can tell. So, yeah, bear with us. Next.
So complicated.
Let's get past Bad Bunny. Next is a steel cage match. Shane McMahon against Braun Strowman, which I'm looking forward to this match because Shane McMahon loves a big bump, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've just seen the build up for it because I've not fully watched I've been watching highlights kind of Raw and SmackDown, so I didn't see a lot of what was going on. So the build up to it looks really good.
Yeah,
it reminds me of. Do you remember when Shane McMahon was against Big Show? It was that kind of build up
with the nursery rhyme, Jack and the Beanstalk. Yeah, it was good that.
So yeah, it possibly could be the best match of the night.
And then my favorite wrestler ever, Cesaro,
Yeah.
You're right there.
I'm reading comments, sorry.
No, yeah, go on.
It's Scott Barry again. He says, from what I can see from the overall card, is they are all basic ones apart from the steel cage match, which should have been a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Why isn't it a Hell in a Cell? Is there a reason it's a cage match?
I'm not sure. I mean, it makes sense for it to be Hell in a Cell, doesn't it?
Mm.
But it's the first cage match. No, sorry, it's the second cage match since
1986.
88. Yeah, there you go.
I mentioned this on our episode.
Yeah, I know. I knew I did it from somewhere. So the first cage match was what, Hulk Hogan and who was it?
King Kong Bundy.
Yeah. But if Shane McMahon does not fall off the cage, I'll be disappointed.
If it is raining, it's going to be an interesting one. Because imagine it'd be slippy, like trying to climb up the cage.
Yeah, imagine if there's lightning and they struck the cage.
Yeah. I mean, it's what's going to make it interesting to watch, isn't it?
Just the guy that keeps coming, Scott, you say, yeah? Just intrigued, where's Scott from and what match is he looking forward to?
Would imagine he'd comment. I think he's looking forward to the cage match.
Yeah.
He said it's what Shane McMahon is known for, is the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Maybe well, no, if it's outside, it's going to be harder to put a Hell in a Cell up, I'd imagine. That'll be why.
Yeah, no? Well, yes, suppose. So the next match is Cesaro against Seth Rollins, which I'm gonna say it now. I think this will be the dark horse of WrestleMania. Well, the first night, anyway.
You know
me, I love Cesaro.
Is Cesaro going over?
Yeah.
Will it be his first win since the Battle Royale at WrestleMania?
As a solo wrestler, yeah, I think so.
As a solo artist.
I didn't mean to say it, kind of rolled off my tongue.
You're thinking of Bad Bunny.
I'm not.
He's from Cleveland's.
Oh, he's from Cleveland. Oh, so you're not far.
Yeah, and he's looking forward to the Fiend versus Orton.
Yes, that's a night too. It'll be interesting because you were saying about the mask, weren't you?
Yeah, I just feel it doesn't look very good at the minute. I kind of want it to be a bit jazzed up, but we'll have to see.
Well, like glitter and sequins.
The whole get-up's just it's not like it was before. I liked the whole get-up before, so it'll be interesting if he stays like that. It kind of reminds me when he was going to do Sister Abigail. Do you remember that? What he looked like?
Yeah.
I mean, that didn't look good, but thankfully he never did that because I don't think you'd see the Fiend.
Do you reckon there'd be a progression with Alexa Bliss?
Maybe.
Because she's kind of like, she's slowly kind of getting the character, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's not quite there yet.
It's kind of like a Harley Quinn sort of vibe, isn't it?
But then the thing is with her is, if she does portray that kind of evil character the way we want her to, who's she going to go against? There's no one that she could wrestle that kind of demon character.
There's no baby faces, is there? There's not many babyface women wrestlers at the minute.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have some returns, some female returns.
Yeah.
I mean, you seen the picture on Instagram, didn't you, of Becky Lynch?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Do you reckon she will turn up?
She kind of teased it at Royal Rumble as well, though.
Yeah, but I know she didn't. But realistically, do you think she's going to turn up?
I think she might turn up at Raw.
So that's yeah. So no, okay.
No, I
Do you
think
think
it'll be Raw.
do you think there's going to be any shock returns for anyone?
Let's talk of the Bella twins, isn't there?
Yeah.
I can see them coming back and winning the tag team titles because they've never had them.
I mean, what does everyone else think? Is there going to be any shock returns? Does anybody know anything? Normally, there's a lot of rumours going around, isn't there?
I know. I've tried to avoid them today, though. Yeah, you've not got that one you always get where Undertaker's seen at an airport with his hat. You usually get that at like
Speaking of
WrestleMania.
which, you did see Chris Jericho at an airport.
Well, yeah, it's just the interview's on tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. It should be an interesting interview. But do you reckon he'll turn up at WWE?
I was thinking this the other day, like, would WWE ever do anything with AEW? Would it make people watch? I don't know.
Personally, I think no. Especially not at this time anyway. Not at this time. They might do down the line.
Yeah. Maybe he could possibly make an appearance, but against who?
I just don't see it. It's one of the things where WWE go, look, here's what you can have. For example, CM Punk, all this, and then they dangle in front of you, and then you never get it.
Scott says, I can't see any shock returns. Would love to see a Rock or Stone Cold return.
To be fair, we've been begging for the Rock or the Stone Cold to return. Even just come on.
The Rock could do it, I guess.
It could against Roman Reigns, because I suppose Roman Reigns is kind of disrespecting the Samoan heritage. The Rock could come back, and there is that angle that could that's a possibility.
Oh, like I said, I think we said on the episode, Brock Lesnar, because you've got Paul Heyman managing someone else. Well, you just never know what Brock Lesnar's going to do.
But you made a good point, and Brock Lesnar's his merchandise has been taken off WWE.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Has he got new merchandise coming out?
Oh.
Do you want to make it look? You think WWE's clever, but they're not really. But if they were clever, I would take his merchandise off to make everyone think, "Oh, that's him done with the business," and then bring him in WrestleMania. Because they are really, when they make a WrestleMania entrance, they are really secretive bands. Because like when it was the Hardy Boys, no one really knew the Hardy Boys were coming in.
They snuck them into the building, didn't they? Yeah.
So that could happen. But like you said, Ronda Rousey's due back. Yeah.
Now, I know people have their opinions on Ronda Rousey, but she was a badass and she was so good.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading messages.
No, that's all right. Go on, read them out.
Chris is just saying, I agree with that. I feel that WWF are hosting AEW shows because WWE don't see him as a threat.
Yeah. But I think once they step up their game, AEW, that's when WWE will step up their game and it will make each promotion better. That's what happened with the Monday Night Wars. At the moment, AEW are very inconsistent. Some days are so good, and then some days they just look like they have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, they need that. They need that sort of NWO moment, don't they? Where everyone's like watching what they're doing.
And you think as well. Think about the people that have gone to AEW: Big Show, Christian, Dean Ambrose. All these kind of massive wrestlers.
Yeah,
you think they would have it by now, but
it's kind of like when TNA did it. TNA had like Mick Foley, Ric Flair, Sting, Christian, Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
TNA never done it either.
Jeff Hardy.
You can have all the good wrestlers. It doesn't mean you're going to have a good wrestling show.
Yeah, it's very true. Just quickly, I'll do this match before we carry on. So we have one more match on the first night, which is the tag team. So it's women's tag team. So it's quite a lot. So it's Riot Squad against Lana, Naomi against Dana Brooks, Mandy Rose against Natalya and Tamane. So whoever wins that will go into the second night against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
Yeah. Well, my pick was the Riot Squad.
Yeah, I think it's so obvious. And I'm going to say Dana Brooks and Mandy Rose.
Like we said, if it's Bella Twins, who's hosting this year? Who's hosting the WrestleMania?
So it's Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil.
That's a strange.
It's almost like I know.
It's like
I know what we can do to show Hulk Hogan isn't racist. We'll put him in. Do you know what I mean? And Are you talking to your manager there, John?
Yeah. Hold on, I've got messages.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Hold on, I don't know. I'll get back on. Is Kieran excited for Cesaro and Seth Rollins? I think you are, aren't you?
Two bears just in the woods.
What were we talking about? I forgot.
What about the Bella Twins? But
Yeah,
since we brought up Cesaro, let's talk about Cesaro.
Right, go on.
How good is Cesaro? Like, he's so underrated, underused.
Would he do good at AEW?
Probably, but I don't want him to go into AEW. I want him to be in WWE.
What would he be called?
I don't know, but imagine Cesaro against Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I'll give you. He has a good wrestler. He's just, like I said, he's ring attire and his music's not the best.
We spoke to Marty Jones, who, if you don't know Marty Jones, he is a legend in British wrestling. He, wrestled all over the world. He even trained William Regal. And we spoke about Cesaro, and he said the reason Cesaro won't get the push he needs is because of where he's from, because he's Swiss.
Yeah.
And wait, I don't want to wait for that comment first. Because he's Swiss, they don't have the sponsors in that country for wrestling. Which makes a very good point. Is that, you know what I mean? Is that a factor in why Cesaro's not being pushed? Because the sponsors in his country.
It's very strange, isn't it? Because Vince McMahon did that podcast with Stone Cold on the network and openly said that he doesn't see anything in Cesaro.
Well, is it political? Is it to do with money?
I don't know, because he sells quite good merchandise, doesn't he?
Yeah, but if there's no sponsor, I mean, I'm not.
Or does it?
But
do you not remember we went to a live event and you can get any T-shirts because they didn't bother stocking them?
I was fuming. I went to buy one. I was like, I'll buy one at the end, and they all sold out.
Or they didn't have many to sell.
No, that wasn't it. They all sold out. But go on. What somebody put? Who's following Cesaro?
As Cesaro as the China of the 2020s.
I mean, mugged off right here.
Toblerone is more over than Cesaro. You can put cuckoo clocks in with that.
Honestly, I will back Cesaro any day. I absolutely love him.
A Swiss Army knife has more moves than Cesaro.
Who said that? Who put that?
That was me.
That was you? John, we're meant to be partners here.
Do you not think Cesaro just needs like a new theme tune and a mask?
A mask?
Yeah, put a mask on him. Just put a mask on him.
No.
Rebrand him.
he might need a slight readjusting, but like, like he's so physically strong and he's such a good wrestler. No, anyway, I've talked about Cesaro all day long.
If you could change his name, what would you call him?
I don't think he does need to change his name though.
What does Cesaro mean?
Well, that's his name. His name is, oh God, it starts with A, doesn't it? It's Antonio Cesaro.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah. But the Swiss Cyborg, what a name. That is you know what I mean? What a cool name. Sounds like something from Mortal Kombat.
The Swiss Cyborg.
So, yeah, the kickoff show has just started. We've got Jerry the King Lawler, who looks like a Butlins red coat. And we've got JBL Booker T.
He looks like a character off a Cluedo.
Yeah. Who hit him with a candlestick?
Yeah.
So there's not a match on the pre-show. I think that's correct. Although I did think the pre-show starts at 11, so it might not be correct.
Well, they used to have a pre-show. Do you not remember there was a big kickoff on there because the Divas got put on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Weird seeing the Peacock thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and apparently, I mean, obviously we're in the UK, so we have the network still, but apparently the Peacock's having a fair bit of issues.
Yeah. So, you know, like when the network first came out in America, I managed to get it. I got an email the other day from Peacock telling me to switch over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What issues are they having? Apart from having to delete all of Attitude Era.
Well, that as well. It's delayed by about 3 minutes. It stops and starts. Yeah, there's quite a few issues. The pirate ship looks really good.
Yeah, is that not always there?
What, that stadium? While they're playing baseball?
Yeah, is it not? Where is it? Orlando? Is it not the Orlando Pirates?
No, it's Tampa Bay. It's the...
Orlando was last year, wasn't
it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to distract by the pre-show. So, yeah, look, I mean, they're pushing Bianca Belair again. So she's definitely going to win.
Yeah, I think she's going to win, isn't she? What do you think she'll be a champion for long?
Probably, because I know what WWE like. They like having the longest, women's, not undefeated for X amount of days. They seem to like that at the moment, don't they?
Where's she from, Bianca Belair?
I'm not entirely sure.
Philadelphia, born and raised. Do you know what? That annoys me. Why? When did this point in the Wrestlemania sign happen, and why does it happen?
I don't know. It's annoying though. But like, who was it now? It happened with, was it Batista? And he pointed for ages, and then the fireworks didn't go off.
All right. It just looks really bad when they do it because it's overdone.
Yeah, it's definitely overdone.
I mean, when Ronda Rousey was doing it, it looked weird.
Yeah, but it's because she had that massive jacket. So when she put her arms up, the jacket like lifted up.
Yeah.
So out of the matches for the first night, what are you looking forward to and what are you not looking forward to, John?
Let's see. I mean, Bad Bunny's going to be a bad match.
It's going to be a terrible match.
It may surprise you. He's not obviously
it
not going to be the best.
It won't
match
surprise me.
I think I'm looking forward to the cage match because it's a cage match,
and it's Shane as well.
The women's tag team will be interesting. Just if like the Bella Twins do come back. I can see there's just been a massive kickoff about that though, because people will be like, "Why are you letting older ones have a chance?" But like,
people kick off about everything. People are snowflakes.
Oh yeah, that's wrestling. I mean, it's weird. I still don't understand why it's Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil presenting.
Well, I said this before.
The best they could get?
Before you went to look at the messages, there's been a lot of stories about Hulk Hogan recently, and I just think they've put him in there for like a PR stunt, just to kind of get him back on the scene again.
Yeah.
Especially with, Titus O'Neil.
I mean, they've made it so obvious what they're doing, but like...
Yeah, it's... I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
But really, is that the best presenters they could get?
No, think about the presenters they could have got. They could have got The Rock, because I mean, he's not doing anything at the moment. Like, he's not making any movies.
No. How much longer are they going to pull out Hulk Hogan and put him on display?
The thing is, I understand that, because Hulk Hogan, he did so much for the business when wrestling came about, especially the first WrestleMania. I get that.
I get that, totally, but I don't know.
Imagine, though.
He's already presented at WrestleMania, that's what I don't get. Yeah. Why?
But imagine, instead of Hulk Hogan, you brought someone back from the ages. Imagine if you had hosted, for example, the Road Dogg and, Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like have a DX presenting it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that would work, I would think.
Or even, just someone like Dead Vanderbilt, it's actually quite good, Hurricane Helmsley and Fandango. Imagine that, that'd be fun.
Is Fandango even still in it?
No, but I loved him. Fandango's so good.
Well, yeah. In fact, when his first match at WrestleMania?
I'm not sure. I think, yeah. They could have got someone better, couldn't they?
Who are you looking forward to tomorrow night?
So tomorrow, let's run through tomorrow's matches. So you have the triple threat against Roman Reigns, Edge, and Daniel Bryan. By the way, I am loving the little memes of Daniel Bryan popping in.
I pretty much see about 5 or 6 a day.
They get better every time. I like the Me, Myself, and Irene one. That's quite good.
Yeah. And there was the Stone Cold and Jericho podcast was a good one as well.
So you have that match. Then you have the Women's Championship, which is Asuka and Rhea Ripley.
I'm hoping Rhea Ripley, but I don't think it will be. I think they'll give her a good match.
I'd love Rhea Ripley to win.
I think they'll give her a good match and then it'll be a rematch.
Yeah. And then you have Randy Orton against Bray Wyatt. Big E and Apollo Crews.
Big E, hopefully.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
It's always a good match, isn't it?
Yeah, them two always. Yeah, they always deliver, don't they?
Why have they got a match though?
It's this thing again that they've done where it's like friends kind of turning on each other, and they both want to. Yeah, it's the feud against each other.
Oh, do you know what I hope happens after WrestleMania? I'd love Sami Zayn to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Sami Zayn he's good, isn't he?
Yeah, I like this whole conspiracy thing. It's really good.
Yeah.
And he's been doing good. He's been doing good promos on talking smack and that, but against Paul Heyman and people like that.
You've also got United States Championship match, Riddle against Sheamus.
We discussed this. I think Riddle, because Vince McMahon likes him.
He is quite funny, isn't he, Riddle?
Again, I don't understand the match. I don't know why that's happening.
Yeah, it just seems a bit random how it's coming out.
A lot of these matches haven't had a lot of build-up. It used to be it'd be a year's build-up of them having the match at WrestleMania, where it just seems to be like, oh, this happened 2 weeks ago, so now we're wrestling at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
There's too many on. There's too many matches. It's like I said, it's not special anymore, is it?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like I said, using them at WrestleMania where I had like 8 matches.
Yeah, and it's
it was
an amazing WrestleMania. This one's got like nearly 20 matches.
Yeah. And then so finally it's the women's tag team. It's Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler against the women who win on the first night.
Yeah, which will be the Bellas if they come back.
Yeah, but then, by your logic, John, not mine, by your logic, Nia Jax will injure them and they'll be gone for
yeah. I'd like to see Riot Squad win, but...
So are you looking forward to the first night, the second night?
I think the second night.
Are you?
Yeah, I think the second night's got better matches.
Okay. Yeah. What's everyone else's thoughts? What are you looking forward to on the second night?
There's a few things. Hold on.
Oh, go on. Yeah, read them out. Oh God.
Yeah, the Zayn thing is good, but the WWE was just to end it without explanation and move on.
Yeah, well, that's what happened last time, and then they kind of just started to fire again for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah. We've not seen, who we've not seen for a while is Thingy Mysterio.
Dominic. Yeah.
I thought he was doing really well, but I don't know.
Well, he was. Just a quick question on that. Does Rey Mysterio still have one eye?
Last time I seen him, no.
Right, because it's just, yeah. What's happened with that?
What,
is it just healed?
What are you trying to say? He's trying to say he didn't really lose his eye?
Well, no, we did, because we've seen the eye, didn't we?
Yeah, we've seen the bright white plastic eye that he had, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Walter should be at Mania. Probably next year.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout. Yeah, he's doing so well on NXT.
Hurricane to win the US title.
Yeah.
Why was China so bad?
I'm not getting into this again. John, listen, we'll do a full episode on China, and we can discuss China and all the attributes.
Yeah, quick 5-minute one, was it?
Don't do that to me, John. Don't be that guy.
Thomas Keelia said double spear on Daniel Bryan. I can see that.
Is Roman Reigns going to win?
Probably. Has he ever lost, apart from the Seth Rollins cash-in? I don't think every time he's made a... He won against Triple H, didn't he? And he's won against The Undertaker.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see Edge winning.
That's what I was about to say. I think Edge is going to win that,
Edge or Daniel Bryan I'll be happy with, but I don't know.
So
Dominic should have been in NXT. Someone said it grew back. His eye grew back.
Yeah, I can imagine Vince going, right, his eye is going to grow back.
Yeah.
So, let's go back to the first night of WrestleMania. So it kicks off, in 40 minutes or so?
There was a timer a minute ago, but it's gone.
I think it's about 40 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
So anyone that's watching, I just want to ask a quick question. What's your favourite WrestleMania moment? Not your favourite WrestleMania event, just your favourite WrestleMania moment. Because me and John spoke about it on an episode of just recently, which you can watch on our YouTube channel. And we said one of our one of our most recent favourite moments, yours is the Yes movement.
Yeah.
And mine was the heist of the century when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank.
The heist of the century.
Yeah, because at that point, people hated Roman Reigns and Brock was getting boring. He was winning everything. So you didn't want either one to win. And then suddenly Seth Rollins comes in. And yeah, it was definitely WrestleMania moment for sure.
Yeah, it was one of the things, wasn't it? You don't want to see Roman Reigns win, and you didn't really want to see Brock Lesnar win. No. So like, we needed someone else to come in and just tear it up.
And we even said on that, I remember I was saying on that day, it'd be so good if he cashed in the bank, Money in the Bank, but it won't happen because it's a good idea in wrestling and WWE won't do that.
Yeah, well, it just seems so like that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But I remember, because you hear rumours, don't you, about like, you know, you get these moments, you're like, oh, that'll never happen. And when it happens, you're like, yeah, finally. But Seth Rollins was champion for quite a while as well, wasn't he?
I love Seth Rollins. I mean, he's going to lose tonight, but I do like Seth Rollins. I mean, there has been some amazing WrestleMania moments throughout time.
Oh, I've got some here.
Go on.
Edge getting speared off the ladder.
Oh, WrestleMania 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a moment. And what a WrestleMania, to be fair.
Well, yeah, that was so good. Like, WrestleMania and then it was so good.
That match, that TLC match, had so many high spots and so many big bumps. It was, yeah, incredible match.
You kind of forget the Dudleys were in it, but I don't know why, because every time you watch it, you go, oh, the Dudleys are amazing in this as well.
Edge and Christian won, didn't they?
Yeah, they were hardly in it. Eddie and Benoit celebrating at WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
There was a good moment. I mean, you know.
And this is the thing that you said the other day, John, which I picked up on, is like you said, it's like the Super Bowl. No matter who's playing in the Super Bowl, you want to watch it because it's a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like with WrestleMania, it doesn't matter what match, what the fight card is, you get excited because it is just WrestleMania. And it is the build-up of it.
Yeah, it's the pinnacle of. If you have one good WrestleMania, and you have that moment, that's what usually you get remembered for. Mick Foley going through the flaming table. That's one of my favourites, to be fair. Austin on Piper's Pet at WrestleMania 21. Again, another good moment.
God, I forgot I existed. Yeah. I mean, there's so many.
Well, yeah.
Do you think, John, that Shane McMahon will have a WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania 37?
Shane McMahon?
Yeah, against Braun Strowman.
Well, yeah, he's had a few WrestleMania moments, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, he's getting older now, and it's a bit more PG. Do you reckon he'll have a moment, you know, at this WrestleMania? I hope so.
I was just laughing at our truth doing Old Spice.
I know.
Yeah, I think he's got a few more moments in him, man.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think with Shane McMahon, he won't be told no. He would want to do it anyway, won't he?
He survived the helicopter crash. I'm sure he can survive a cage match. So Shane McMahon's had a few, like, you remember him doing Coast to Coast? And,
yeah.
Against Vince McMahon. It was always a good one.
When it was, him and Steve Blackman. And he fell off the... Well,
I don't know if that was in WrestleMania, though.
No. And like I said, him and the Big Show, like you said before.
Him and Undertaker.
Yeah.
Do you remember he had to beat Undertaker to get control of WWE, was it? Was the storyline? Yeah. That was such a good match. Like,
do you know what? I think the first night potentially could be really good if all goes as planned.
Yeah. You would hope so. I mean, they've got to kind of warm everyone up. I remember last year, like the first night, it was a bit hit and miss, wasn't it? But we weren't really. I think it was the first event we'd watched without a crowd.
Yeah, and
so we were kind of not used. You're kind of used to that now, aren't you?
But back then it was weird. It just didn't feel right.
Oh, it's the year of the bunny.
No, it isn't. The only bunny I want to see is the Rosebud. Remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think even Braun Strowman was in the Rosebuds, weren't he?
He was, yeah. Becky Lynch was as well. There's quite a few.
Do you know what else I'm going to say as well? And I know because people have quite a lot of opinions about The Weeknd, who have the official WrestleMania song. I like The Weeknd. I like the first song they did, Blinded by the Lights. But the song they have for the official song for WrestleMania, I don't like it. It doesn't it doesn't seem to fit.
I haven't heard that.
It's quite slow.
Sing it.
No.
How does it go?
I can't even think, but it's quite slow and like it's
Go
a bit
on,
poppy rap.
Just sing a couple of bars.
No, I can't think how it goes.
Loads of people are saying, Kieran, sing it.
No, I'm not going to sing it. To be fair, I don't even know how it goes, but I just remember thinking it doesn't seem like a WrestleMania kind of song. I mean, again, if you think about the WrestleMania songs in the past, you've had Limp Bizkit, Drowning Pool. You know, there's Kid Rock, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Was it last year? When it was the women main eventing? Wasn't it Little Mix?
Right, now, I spoke about this recently. For that event, that song was absolutely fitted. It was a great song by Little Mix for the Women's Evolution. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it fit with the event. I just think this song, I don't know. I mean, people seem to love The Weeknd.
Well, yeah, he's just at the Super Bowl, didn't he?
Yeah, but did you see the halftime show?
Yeah, it was a bit.
It was weird. And tell you what, bring back J-Lo and Shakira any day. Because they're singing talents, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can perform in the WrestleMania?
I don't know if there's time.
Or is it going to be Mez? What is going on here?
I don't know.
Oh, Elias. Surely we're getting a performance from Elias tonight.
Yeah, so the official song is Save Your Tears by The Weeknd and Head Up High by The Fizz.
How does it go?
Save Your Tears. I don't know. I don't know how it goes, to be fair. Anyway, let's move on from that.
Someone said that Bad Bunny is better than China.
Honestly, this is a conspiracy. I'm not having this. Let's move on. So if you are watching, where are you watching WrestleMania 37? Whereabouts? Who are you watching it with? Let us know.
We're like a couple minutes behind, so we're gonna have to wait.
That's all right. We'll wait. We've still got what?
Oh, there's some good build-up in there for this Bad Bunny match.
Why are we still talking about Bad Bunny?
Because he's on TV.
Yeah, but he's such a clown.
Oh, you calling him out? You calling him out, Kieran?
Yeah. Honestly, right now on Turnbuckle Talk podcast, I will go one-on-one with Bad Bunny. Me and him will get down to RP Davis's gym in Blackpool, and I'll go against Bad Bunny.
Well, what about a sing off?
32 minutes and 40 seconds.
Can you not rap in Spanish like him?
No.
Can you rap in English?
No. Look how white I am. I am the whitest person you'll ever come across.
And what about Macklemore?
No, yeah, well. Can we talk about Wrestlemania now, please?
Go on then.
Right. I love your glass. It looks very posh. Hold it up.
I got these for Christmas.
There we go.
Some more comments. Chris is watching from Kieran's living room. He says the beer is warm and the hospitality is as bad as China's moveset.
Okay, fair enough.
Bad Bunny would drop Kieran quicker than Kieran drops his Stone Cold IPA.
Honestly, I would go against Bad Bunny. If anyone can make that happen, I would go against Bad Bunny.
He may be watching.
Good. Bad Bunny, if you're watching, you're a clown. Get off WWE. Go to somewhere else. Do we know any more updates about the storm? Let's focus on this for a second.
It's the Weather Channel, is it?
Well, no, but it's a key factor in WrestleMania. You know,
it's looking. I mean, JBL's hair's looking pretty wet.
It is, to be fair, isn't it? Yeah. Why has James Morton not got the memo? They're all in black and he's in red.
I think he's got his jacket inside out.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he has. Right, let's have an update on the weather. Dave Meltzer, it has stopped raining at this point. That's a direct tweet. Direct tweet from Dave Meltzer. What
is that an exclusive?
Site. Yeah. So just recap, Dave Meltzer said, it has stopped raining at this point.
Does he give it 6 stars?
Yeah. So I don't think we'll get lightning and thunder and lightning.
Which means we will now, because you're so bad luck. Well, we got like half an hour to go.
Yeah, we got exactly 30 minutes. So like I said, if you are watching, please give us a comment, say hello, tell us what you're looking forward to. Did you watch the Hall of Fame? What did you think of it? Have you watched the Hall of Fame yet, John?
No, I haven't. I didn't get a chance, mate.
Like I say, Kane's speech is really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed Kane's speech. The great Khali was over a video chat and he was short and sweet.
How do you feel about him being in and China isn't?
Do we have to talk about China?
you bring her up all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is, so anyone that's watching, basically, I get a lot of stick because I think China was at the wrong place at the wrong time. She was ahead of her time, and I think she's the best female wrestler. Well, according to WWE, who did the 50 greatest female wrestlers, China was number one. China was number 4. Trish Stratus was number 1. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, Trish Stratus is number 1. But China started everything. She started it all off. But anyway, that's for another day. We'll talk about on another episode because I can,
We'll have a 5-minute episode about China.
You know what? Right, we'll do that another day. Because honestly, by the end of the podcast, people are like, you know what? Actually, yeah, all right, I'm with you.
Oh, she refused to wrestle females.
Anyway, well, I guess I'm not gonna stick to your level.
Look at British Bulldog. Who was it that gave this Warrior Award to then?
I don't know.
Titus O'Neil.
Titus was 2020.
Titus was 2020.
2021 was been with it since before Vince was there.
And then I believe 2021 was for an employee that has been for the company for a long time, even before Vince started at the company.
All right.
He works with Vince Senior apparently. So.
There he is.
The thing is, though, like as much as Hulk Hogan has a colourful background, shall we say, people still love him. People still get over when he comes out.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not surprised. He has done a lot for the business. I will say that.
He's the most famous wrestler ever. It doesn't. You can't. I don't think you'll ever get anybody like that.
Well, I think even as we said on the podcast, that like our first memory of wrestling, even before we knew it was wrestling, was Hulk Hogan.
Mm. But you got to think though, it was different then because you had the wrestling cartoons and you had the ice creams and you had a ton of merchandise.
Yeah. So just if you did want to know about the 2021 Hall of Fame, he was asking. So, long-time WWE employee Rich Hurling is set to receive the Warrior Award for the 2021 Hall of Fame class. So he began his career more than 50 years ago with Vince McMahon Senior.
Someone said, why was X-Pac with NWO and not Big Show, HBK, Booker T, or any of the WCW, NWA lot?
Well, do you know what? I did cross my mind, to be fair.
There was about 50 members of NWO.
Yeah.
I think they just honored the original.
I mean, maybe it's just the original.
It's just the main ones, wasn't it?
Yeah. But isn't it mad, John, that Vader is not in the Hall of Fame? And people are like, what's that actor called now that was in the Hall of Fame?
William Shatner.
William Shatner's in the Hall of Fame and Vader isn't. What's going on? What's going on?
Didn't they fall out with Vader a little bit?
Yeah, but they're falling out with everyone. They falling out with Ultimate Warrior and he came back.
Yeah, I suppose.
You're going to introduce us to your dog?
This is Peggy.
Right,
she's staying up for WrestleMania as well. It's her first WrestleMania.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I suppose it is.
It's Red City, yes.
Oh,
she's away now. She said she liked it when Snoop Dogg was in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
She watched on the network, yeah.
Just on a side note, I have a cat called Vinny, named after Vinnie Mac.
Is he still bait?
No, he's kind of gone out like now. I think he's as a kitten. He just kind of nibbles a bit, doesn't he?
Oh, come here. Why Vinny and not Cesaro?
You know, just because Vinny sounds like a good cat name as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Vinny.
What about China?
John, you need to behave now.
Well, you wouldn't call cat China?
Well, not a male cat, no. Go on.
William Shatner is in the celebrity wing and Vader isn't a celebrity.
Yeah, but why is William Shatner in the Hall of Fame like full stop?
I said this. I don't know why they have a celebrity Hall of Fame anyway. You don't get it in any other sport or thing of Hall of Fame. You don't like go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and they go, "Oh, we're throwing in."
I think if he's going to go in the Hall of Fame, it needs to be people that have contributed to WWE throughout the years. For example, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. He had a match at WrestleMania. Fair enough, put him in. Limp Bizkit, they performed quite a few times for WWE. They contributed to WWE.
Yeah. Bad Bunny. Is that WrestleMania?
John,
what?
me and you are going to fall out. If Bad Bunny enters the Hall of Fame, honestly, I don't know how to do.
Well, he might be in a few more WrestleManias first.
Please, that'd be the worst. Imagine. I'm already dreading this match. So if you just tuned in, we're breaking down WrestleMania 37, getting ready for the main event. Let us know where you're watching from and what you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to. Say hello. Ask where John can get his lovely merchandise from, TTP.
Someone put, how is Kieran the one that's the comedian out of you two? He steals all my jokes.
Yeah, shut up. You tell lies. So if you have tuned in, I'm just going to quickly go through the matches again. So to start off with, you have Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley for the championship match. That's the opening match. Then you have closing, which has just been announced yesterday. The SmackDown Women's Championship, Bianca Belair against Sasha Banks. Then you have the Raw Tag Team Championship, New Day against AJ and Omos. Bad Bunny, Damian Priest vs The Miz and John Morrison. Steel cage match, Shane against Braun Strowman. You have Cesaro against Seth Rollins, and then you have the tag team, the women's tag team, Riot Squad, Lana, Naomi against Dana Brooks, Mandy Rose, and Natalya and Tamane. And then whoever wins that go against the you're laughing at Tamane.
Who's Tamane? Do you mean Tamina?
Tamina, yeah, that's what I said, Tamina. And then whoever wins that goes into night 2 to go against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
Hmm.
And as well, another key thing back, you know me, I love my underdogs. Shayna Baszler, as a solo wrestler, she is so underrated.
Go on.
she's just a badass, isn't she? Like I love her look, I love her personality.
It's what Keith Lee Survivor Series thing,
I don't know. Didn't she give her? She got given a chance and she blown it. So
I don't know if that's quite strictly true.
Where is Keith Lee?
I don't know. He's kind of retreated back, hasn't he?
You've jinxed him, haven't you? You put him in your Survivor Series team and he's never to be seen again.
Oh, man, Keith Lee had so much potential.
You should have put Bad Bunny in it.
So yeah, if you have tuned in, let us know where you're watching, what you're looking forward to. Just give us a comment, and John will read it out to us.
Mike Tyson is in the Hall of Fame.
There you go. Mike Tyson deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he's contributed to WWE.
Yeah, I suppose. What do you think is going to be the longest match?
What, tonight? Good question. Let's have a think. Possibly. I'm not just saying this, but I think. Well, because I think the Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley match will be quite short. I think. Seth Rollins and Cesaro. I think that's going to be a fairly long match. And also the tag team turmoil with all the women. I think it'll be quite a long match because there's quite a lot of that match.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the Drew McIntyre match will be long. They usually do a quick one, don't they, at the start?
Yeah. However, I do think Drew McIntyre will have an epic entrance. I mean, if we're talking about entrances at WrestleMania, Triple H kind of steals the show for that, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean,
do you remember when the new Terminator film's coming out and was sponsored by WWE, and Triple H came out in the Terminator skull?
Yeah, he was looking for a Sting, wasn't it? It was ridiculous.
Because we watched it, it was like, what's going on? Because Arnold Schwarzenegger does a promo, and he's like, I'll be back. And yeah, it was just a bit weird, weren't it?
What's your favourite entrance at WrestleMania?
I
think Sting's that year was really good.
Sting was good, and as well because that was such a big moment as well.
Yeah.
The amount of years Sting never jumped ship, and then he came to WWE.
I quite liked Rusev on the tank. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was quite cool.
I mean,
was it WrestleMania?
Undertaker every year.
Yeah. Was it WrestleMania? I think it was, where HBK came out with God. Do you remember
We talked about this. I don't know if it was WrestleMania, you know.
Was it Backlash?
I think it was Backlash.
2006.
And he came out with the spotlights.
Yeah.
Very, very bizarre.
My favourite Undertaker one is the one I said to you, where they used the Johnny Cash song in the entrance, but it's not on the network. I don't know why.
Yeah, they've edited it on the network. Which is...
Yeah, they've cut it out. So good.
Okay, so John, we have about 15 minutes to the showcase of the Immortals. What are you expecting? And what are you expecting not to happen, essentially?
What I'm expecting not to happen.
And what are you expecting to happen?
I'd like I mean, I'm expecting Roman Reigns to probably win his. I mean, it'd be good to get a surprise return, but I don't expect it to happen. Is my answer.
It's something that's just going to shock us and go, oh my God, I can't believe, you know what I mean? Just something that's just going to come from, blindsiders.
Yeah, I mean, it does happen, but...
It hasn't happened in a while, though, to be fair. Oh, I suppose.
I don't think it's...
was Edge.
I don't think it's happened at WrestleMania since the Hardy Boys came back.
Yeah. Like I said, I think the last big surprise was Edge at, the Rumble, but yeah, for WrestleMania, it's not happening in a while.
Yeah, I'm expecting a big bump from Shane McMahon.
Yeah, surely. You'd think Shane McMahon in a cage match. And it's something that we spoke about the other day as well. A cage match, traditionally, you have to go over the top of the cage or leave through the door.
Yeah, I don't get all this pinning and stuff because it's just, mats then, isn't it?
So now you can pin inside the ring, when before that wasn't a thing.
I don't ever remember that. Maybe it was and we just didn't know, but as far as I knew, you had to escape the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the main event may surprise everybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you seem pretty certain that the Bella Twins are going to come back.
Yeah. They're there.
I know we spoke about it when we first came on, but if anyone's just joined us, do you think that the man will return?
The man?
The man.
Becky
Lynch.
I don't know, because like I said, she's meant to come back at Royal Rumble. It'd be good to see her come back. Maybe she goes back and wins Money in the Bank.
Yeah. I mean, she did post quite a sneaky picture on her Instagram, didn't she?
Does she come back? You know what would be good? Hart and Charlotte Flair come back in the tag team match.
Yeah.
Because that would be her against Nia Jax, which is there's obviously that she broke her nose kind of thing. But you just don't know, do you? I mean, it'd be nice to see Natalya win something, but
do you know what? Natalya, she always is. She never gets higher than where she is, does she?
No, it's a shit. I mean, she was champion for a bit.
Yeah.
They used to lock the door on a cage match.
Yeah, so you see, and then when you wanted to go through the door, they opened it, or you'd climb over.
Mm.
But now, for some reason, pinning is now allowed in the cage match.
Yeah. I just don't think that should be the case.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't have to go through the door or over the top.
Because it's that suspense in it of trying to climb over and then getting.
And it's so funny because anybody climbing anything in real life, you climb up. But in wrestling, you go.
Yeah, the ladder match is the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could just run up a ladder pretty quick, I reckon. But yeah.
And like I said, I mean, I know we're repeating ourselves, but you said when we first came on, so if you just joined us, it was on about Chris Jericho posted a picture of the WWE plane in the background.
Did they?
Yeah, did you not see that picture? Yeah.
No, I didn't know that was what was in the background.
Yeah, it was a WWE jet plane that had landed in Tampa. So people are saying that there's going to be like an AEW, WWE, kind of.
That's the thing that happened at on SmackDown last night. I don't know if you watched SmackDown.
I watched highlights.
Sonya Deville said, I can't remember the guy's name, but she said, I don't think it's fair that Roman Reigns could lose his title and not even be pinned.
Right.
So I got a feeling they're going to change the rules of a triple threat.
Okay.
So they may do it where you have to pin Roman Reigns, or they'll do it, it's an elimination match. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the nature of the beast. You know what I mean? Like, you can win the match and lose the belt without being pinned.
I know, but that's what they've said on the thing. And then, what's his name? Is it Adam Summit? He said, I'll come up with something along them lines.
Okay. I mean, I just hope there is some surprises because, like I said, there's been some fantastic WrestleMania moments and WrestleMania surprises. I hope there is some tonight.
I can see them changing the stipulation in that triple threat, if that's the case.
Yeah. The sky at Tampa seems to be a lot more clear. When we first came onto this live stream, there was talks of a storm, and it looked so black, the sky.
Yeah. You're watching Weller Talk podcast?
The what? Yeah, the weather.
Why is he wearing that red coat?
I don't know. It looks like a Butlin's red coat.
Oh, when you go to the theatre and he's showing you where your seat is.
Yeah, the usher. Yeah.
I mean, it is a good build-up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is Bailey there? Why is Bailey not on the card at all?
I know. I thought this. Yeah. I suppose there isn't room for everyone. In short.
Do you think the Bella Twins are turning up in that match?
You really think the Bella Twins are going to turn up, don't you?
I kind of would like to see it.
Do you know who we haven't seen in a while? John Cena.
He was there last year.
Yeah, but in the audience.
No, he did the match with the Fiend.
Oh yeah, no, of course he did. Yeah,
he was in the audience the year before, and he still had
Yeah.
a match against the Undertaker where the Undertaker just squashed him.
Yeah.
What's this? Play free in a $25,000 WrestleMania pool.
DraftKings. Yeah.
Do you think Peacock's going to come over here then?
I hope not. By the sounds of it, it sounds awful.
So all the things they've deleted, can we still watch?
Yeah.
I don't think it should be deleted.
So I'm going to go for the matches again because we've got 8 minutes to go. So if you have just joined us, I'm going to quickly run through the WrestleMania matches for night 1. So we're going to start off with Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. Then to end the pay-per-view, what are you eating there? What have you got? What are you munching on?
We're fine with quiet.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you the matches here. I'm sorry. to end the night 1, we're going to have the SmackDown Women's Championship, Bianca Belair against Sasha Banks. Then we'll have Raw Tag Team, New Day against AJ and Omos. You okay?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny, Damian Priest against The Miz and John Morrison. Steel cage match, Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman. Cesaro against Seth Rollins. Then you have the tag team turmoil. So whoever wins this match will go against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler on night 2. So in this match, you have the Riot Squad, Lana and Naomi, these Dana Brooks, Mandy Rose against Natalia and Tamina. Yeah. Tamina.
Yeah, so basically, if you win this match, you get a 6-month holiday because you'll be off injured.
So yeah, the match I'm looking forward to is the steel cage match and Seth Rollins and Cesaro.
Yeah, I think it's steel cage match.
Yeah, I mean, surely steel cage match and Shane McMahon, put them two together.
Well, yeah, I'm a big Shane McMahon fan, so
yeah. And as well, we haven't even said this, but Braun Strowman, he looks jacked, doesn't he? He's
got proper reps, hasn't he?
Yeah, he looks huge.
I mean, this Drew McIntyre one might be pretty good.
Yeah, I do think Drew McIntyre will win back the belt. Is he going to come in with that, the Braveheart paint?
Is he coming on a horse?
Yeah, with 2 bottles of Iron Brew. You can't for your granny after a bus.
I hope he's doing the Braveheart war paint again. I thought that looked pretty good in the last match.
What's the Scottish song? Just sing it for us.
You was just singing it then, weren't you?
No, but I don't do it justice. Go on, do it.
No.
It's a famous Scottish song that they all sing.
I don't know it, mate. I don't know it.
Don't do it to me now.
You told me about it. You said it was called something like you can't shove your granny off a bus. How does it go?
Well, apparently that's it. Yeah, Scottish and.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it is good tonight because then it'll get you in the mood for tomorrow night, won't it?
Yeah. So we've got 4 minutes. So, like I said, give us a quick comment. What you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to, any of your thoughts on WrestleMania 37. And like I said, it should be. I mean, potentially it has the potential to be a really good first night at WrestleMania. Whether conditions.
What's the forecast, Kieran?
Well, I believe it's actually the storm's passed.
That's a shame.
I still think it's a work for Hurricane Helmsley. Or even Tony Storm. Maybe this is when Tony Storm comes into the main roster.
Yeah. It could be.
And you know what? It's one thing we've actually not even discussed about either, which is completely gone out of my head. There's 25,000 fans tonight.
Yeah.
Which it'll be interesting to hear real fans instead of a guy just pressing the buttons. Boo! Yay!
Yeah. It's not a lot of fans, but it is, isn't it? In a way.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not what they usually have. They're like 20,000 fans is still quite a lot of people to make noise, isn't it?
I'd rather have that than nothing.
It's the first WrestleMania as well without Undertaker, Triple H, and HBK being there for like 20 years or something, isn't it?
As it stands.
Do you think any of them will make an appearance?
Shawn Michaels won't. Undertaker won't. Triple H is the most likely, whether he will.
But against who?
Roman Reigns. I don't know. It's very unlikely. I don't think he'll show up.
We'll have to see.
So we've got about 2 minutes to WrestleMania 37. So if you have tuned in, thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. There's a few more comments coming through, isn't there?
No, they used to lock the door. The last comment.
See, maybe I remember people smashing through the lock to get out.
Was the famous one was when Big Show first came in, wasn't there? And he threw Austin through the whole side of the door.
Yeah.
And that made Vince McMahon lose. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day Massacre was a pay-per-view.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Hopefully we've kind of got you a bit more hyped to WrestleMania 37. Me and John hope it's a good one. Like I said, potentially, it has potential to be a really good first night.
Yeah.
John is swear down that the Bella twins are going to come back. So we'll see what happens.
I think it'd be good if they did.
Yeah, of course it would. But do we really they like to dangle it in front of us and say, nope, not having it. So I suppose we'll see you all again tomorrow for night 2.
I think if Bad Bunny wins, it's a good stepping stone for him to have a go at the Intercontinental Champion, and then maybe.
I'm not having this. If Bad Bunny wins, I think he will win. But if he wins and then kind of carries on with his wrestling career, I'm gonna quit wrestling.
Well, it could be Money in the Bank winner.
Why would you say that? Anyway, right, what we'll do, we'll come again tomorrow for the pre-show at the right time, give our thoughts on the night 1, and we'll break down WrestleMania night 2.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty good. It does look good with the crowd.
Doesn't it?
I don't know. All right.
Right, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good night at WrestleMania 1. Hopefully some surprises, and yeah, enjoy. And we'll see you again tomorrow for night 2.
See you later.
See you.
I've got one.
WrestleMania 1, yeah. That's a man.